So good evening, everybody, all the students who are present here. Students from the yoga course, which the Embassy of India in Hungary and Bosnia and Herzegovina started in January 2021. This course, the main purpose of starting this course was to connect with all of you. And we also wanted to have a kind of a element made available to all the students, all the people of Bosnia and Herzegovina who are interested in yoga. But because of the pandemic, because of the problems that we were facing due to restrictions during the corona, no physical exercises were happening, neither here in Hungary, nor in Bosnia, nor anywhere else in the world. So I discussed with our partner there, Dunya Masic, and we decided that let us explore an online course. And I'm happy to inform all of you that it kicked off really very well. We have with us Velida Salihovic, the teacher who is taking the yoga and pranayam classes, the online classes. We also have with us two guests, Indian guests. One is Preeti Narwade, who is our yoga teacher from Embassy of India Hungary here, who has been leading the course, and also she's going to be there for the International Day of Yoga, together with our other Hungarian teachers. And I would like to welcome now Anu Kalra. She is our I would say special guest today from India. Right now, she is in New Delhi, and she's a spiritual leader. She's a writer. She has written some beautiful books on spiritualism, on ancient Indian philosophy, on particularly Vedic philosophy of India. And she has been taking a lot of public speaking and motivational lectures and talks all over India. And she has also done it for the Embassy of Hungary last year. I would like to welcome Anu to our program today. Now, before I begin, I would like to tell everybody that there will be interpretation by Dunya Masi of our whole program. So now I will stop and I will hand it over to Dunya to translate whatever I have said. Over to you, Dunya.
Dobro večer svima, nadam se da me čujete, uključit ću video, dobro večer. Ja se izvinjavam, Tanuđa je počela minut ranije, tako da nisam sve čula. Uglavnom, ona je Tanuđa Shankar, direktorica Amrita Shirgil kulturnog centra pri ambasadi Indije. Ono što sam čula da ćemo večeras imati veće meditacije i mantri, kao što znate, da je rekla da će biti tri učiteljice, jedna učiteljica joge i još dvije učiteljice iz Indije. I sad je na početku predstavila posebno Anu Kalru, učiteljicu iz Delija, koja se bavi duhovnošću i koja je napisala vrlo inspirativne knjige na tu temu. Yes.
So now I will request, we will begin the program with just an introduction of yoga and pranayam and the fact that meditation is important, and it has been focused even in the Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. So I would now invite Preeti Narwade, the yoga teacher from Hungary, to throw some light on this according to the Indian philosophy. Preeti, over to you.
Sada ćemo pozvati Preeti Narwade, učiteljicu joge koja radi u Budimpešti i koja će nam reći par uvodnih riječi o tome šta su joga, šta je pranayama i o važnosti meditacije koja se spominje već u Patanjalijevim sutrama, odnosno spisima.
And I will also request Preeti to speak in short portions so that Dunya can interpret.
Thank you.
Namaste, all of you.
Namaste svima.
We all know what yoga is. Yoga, the word comes from the Sanskrit root yuj, and it means to join the Atma to Paramatma, means individual consciousness to universal consciousness.
Mi svi znamo šta je u stvari yoga. Riječ yoga potiče iz sanskritskog korijena yudž, što znači ujediniti atmu sa paramatmom, što znači individualnu svjesnost sa univerzalnom, odnosno kosmičkom sviješću.
Yoga touches a physical, mental, social, emotional and spiritual aspects of us and takes us to the ultimate goal of our existence, moksha.
Yoga tretira naše fizičke, mentalne, emotivne i duhovne aspekte i vodi nas ka konačnom cilju naših života, a to je mokša ili oslobođenje.
To achieve this goal, Sage Patanjali describes 8 steps in his Yoga Sutras, Patanjali Yoga Darshan. It is called as Ashtanga Yoga.
I kako bi se postigao ovaj cilj, svetac Patanjali je opisao taj proces u 8 koraka u svojoj Patanjali sutri.
So in the fourth step of Ashtanga Yoga is pranayam.
U četvrtom koraku Ashtanga Yoga Sutre je
But before pranayam, the third step is asana.
Ali treći korak prije pranayame je asana.
Through the practice of asanas, we develop the habit of discipline and the ability to concentrate, both of which are necessary for the pranayam and meditation.
Kroz vježbanje asana stičemo sposobnost koncentracije, što nam je bitno i za vježbanje i za meditaciju.
Pranayam, the word means control of breath. Prana is vital energy and ayam means control.
Pranayama znači kontrola daha, prana je vitalna energija, ayam znači kontrola.
Hatha Yoga also talks about 8 types of pranayam and it is called as Ashtakumbhak.
Hatha yoga također govori o 8 procesa disanja i to ima neki svoj sanskritski naziv, nisam razumela.
Prana or the vital energy flows through our body in pathways called as nadis.
Prana protiče u našem tijelu kroz kanale koje nazivamo nadijima.
And pranayam helps to clean these nadis and remove all impurities.
A pranayama nam pomaže da očistimo ove kanale i uklonimo sve nečistoće.
This has a direct impact on the physical body as well as the mind.
To ima direktan utjecaj na fizičko tijelo i na
Pranayam automatically leads to the next stage called pratyahar, which is the withdrawal of senses from all the external objects.
Pranayama vodi ka pratyahari, sljedećem koraku, koji označava povlačenje kula od svih vanjskih predmeta, odnosno objekata.
And this pratyahar leads to dharana, a step before meditation, dhyan.
Pratyahara vodi dharani, to je korak koji prethodi meditaciji.
Now let us see what is dhyana, meditation. In simple terms, the spontaneous concentration of mind on any object is meditation.
Ona kaže što je meditacija, u biti spontana koncentracija uma na bilo koji predmet jeste meditacija, odnosno kako se u sanskritu naziva dhyan.
We all know that our mind is continuously changing its thinking. Mind can go into the past, think about the future, and live the present moment, and we do not have any control over our mind.
Mi svi znamo da naš je u biti, priroda je uma da je uvijek raštrkan na različite strane. On u jednom trenutku može biti u prošlosti, u sadašnjosti, u budućnosti i mi nemamo nikakvu kontrolu nad tim procesom.
The definition of dhyan from the Patanjali Yoga Sutras is tata pratyaya ekatanata dhyana.
Ona je rekla definiciju dhyane po Patanjali yoga spisima.
That means meditation is the study of deep concentration and calmness of the mind.
Što kaže da je meditacija proučavanje duboke koncentracije i spokoja uma.
It is the study of attaining complete control over one's mind.
Dakle, to je studiranje, proučavanje, postizanja potpune kontrole nad vlastitim umom.
Continuous and undisturbed concentration on any object is dhyan. The object may be anything, the omkar, the flower, tree, or your aim, or we can concentrate on chakras also.
Dakle, kontinuirana koncentracija, kontinuirana i neometana koncentracija na bilo koji predmet jeste meditacija. To može biti to može biti cvijet, to mogu biti mantre, to mogu biti čakre.
In today's competitive world, everyone is under some form of stress.
U današnjem takmičarski orijentisanom svijetu svi su pod nekom vrstom stresa.
Especially during the pandemic period, we hear a lot of negative news around us which disturbs our mind.
Naročito u ovo vrijeme pandemije čujemo mnogo negativnih stvari što vrlo uznemirava naš um.
And meditation helps us to calm down, reduce stress, and deal with difficult situations easily.
A meditacija nam pomaže da se smirimo, da se fokusiramo i da sa stresnim situacijama da se izborimo na lakši način, da se suočimo s njima lakše.
It improves our focus, mood, productivity, and boosts our concentration.
Ona, dakle, postiže naš fokus, naše raspoloženje, našu koncentraciju.
So after you stable in the asana, any asana, you get stability, and then after you can practice pranayam, then you can control your all senses, over all senses, and then we can practice a meditation.
Dakle, kada steknemo postojanost u nekoj asani, možemo onda kontrolirati naš dah, onda kontroliramo samim naša tijela i potom ulazimo u proces meditacije.
So everyone should practice pranayam and meditation every day, at least for 15 to 20 minutes. So it helps to reduce our stress.
Dakle, svi bismo trebali prakticirati pranajamu i meditaciju barem 15 do 20 minuta svakim danom kako bismo smanjili svoju tenziju i svoj stres.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Preeti, for giving a nice overview of how meditation is connected through the ancient scripture by Patanjali. We will move forward now. We have the main session coming up, and I would request everybody to just mute yourself. I can see one or two people still. Okay, I will just mute just to avoid some sound disturbances, because now is the time, all of you, that you can understand and listen to Anu Kalraji and also do some chants and some meditation. For that, even if you are mute, it is okay, because what you're going to do is for yourself. So nobody else needs to hear what you're chanting or what you are meditating about. So as the session goes on, you can just close your door. You can just keep yourself a little bit, I would say, secluded from noise, and we will begin the main session. Over to you, Dunya.
Sada slijedi glavna sesija kada će nam Anu Kalradži, kada će nam reći nešto o mantrama i inicirati nas u određene mantre, tako da predlažem da ostatak sad vremena, da koliko možete da se pokušate izolovati od okolnih zvukova, da zatvorite vrata i prozore. Tanuđa je također isključila mikrofone kako ne bi dolazilo do mikrofonije, da se svi možemo fokusirati. Ovdje ne moramo čuti u sobi to šta ćemo sad ponavljati i način na koji ćemo ponavljati mantre koje nas Anu bude učila.
Thank you very much, Tanuja, Preeti, Dunya. Beautiful. So lovely to listen to Ashtanga Yoga being described as beautifully as Preeti did.
Bilo je zadovoljstvo čuti opis Aštange koji nam je Preeti tako lijepo izložila.
So what Preeti described Ashtanga Yoga is what is also known as Raj Yoga.
Ono što je Preeti nazvala Ashtanga yoga također se opisuje kao Raj yoga.
The purpose of yoga is, as she said, the union of the individual consciousness with the universal consciousness.
Svrha joge je, kako je rekla Preeti, sjedinjenje pojedinačne svijesti sa univerzalnom kosmičkom sviješću.
But there are multiple methods available for it.
Ali za to postoje brojni metodi, odnosno načini.
And each person can understand their own energy, and depending on how their energy moves, adopt the method that is most suitable for their nature, for their svabhava.
Svaka osoba ima sposobnost da sagleda i razumije vlastitu energiju i kretanje vlastite energije i da u skladu s tim nađe put koji njoj najviše odgovara.
Broadly speaking, as Preeti mentioned, the Raja Yoga, which has also a hatha component, the component of discipline in it.
Generalno govoreći, Raja yoga u sebi sadrži i komponentu hatha yoge, odnosno element discipline.
Besides that, there is karma yoga.
Pored toga imamo karma jogu,
Bhakti yoga,
bhakti jogu,
Gyan yoga.
dhyana jogu.
Broadly again, the difference is that those whose energy moves mainly in action.
Generalno govoreći, kod osoba kod kojih se energija ispoljava uglavnom kroz djelovanje,
they are followers of karma yoga who think that the important thing is that I do good for everybody, that I am a good human being, I take my responsibilities seriously. That is the karma yoga part.
to su ljudi koji vjeruju da je vrlo važno djelovati, važno je da sam dobra osoba, važno je da preuzimam odgovornost za sve ono što radim. To su ljudi koji slijede put karma joge.
The ones who are very emotional in nature,
Oni koji su vrlo emotivni po prirodi,
they find that bhakti yoga is the path for them, because they are able to pour their love and devotion into a higher form of energy. It could be a god, a goddess, a prophet, it does not matter. It is the emotional energy which is driving them.
Oni osjećaju da je vrlo važno da svoju ljubav ispolje prema višem obliku energije. Da li je to Bog, da li je to prorok, da li je to učitelj, nije važno, ali bitno je da oni imaju potrebnu da svoje emocije posvete nečemu što je više od njih. To se zove bhakti yoga.
And the ones who are very intellectual in nature, who want to think about things, analyze, inquire, for them the path is Jnana Yoga.
A oni koji su vrlo intelektualni po svojoj prirodi, koji imaju potrebu da ispituju, da analiziraju, da zaključuju, oni slijede put takozvane gnjana joge.
And all of us have some component of each in our lives.
I naravno svi mi u sebi, u svojim životima imamo barem djelić od svake od ovih yoga, ovih puteva.
And each person's journey is unique. So their ratio of how much of Gyan Yoga they practice, how much of Karma Yoga they practice, how much of Bhakti Yoga they practice, how much of Hatha Yoga they practice will be different.
I put svake osobe je različit, tako da omjer toga koliko prakticiraju karma joge, bhakti joge, hatha joge i tako dalje, omjeri će biti različiti za svaku individu.
And mantra has a role to play in every path.
A ono što je zanimljivo jeste da mantra kao takva igra ulogu u svakom od ovih navedenih puteva.
Let us understand what a mantra is first.
Ajmo prvo shvatiti šta je u stvari mantra.
I'm told you have been practicing the asanas and pranayam and doing a short meditation and doing some om chanting and Gayatri mantra chanting. Would somebody like to share their experience?
Pošto mi je rečeno da ste svi manje više imali priliku da se susretnete i sa asanama, i sa mantrama, i sa Gayatri mantrom, i sa pranayamom, da li bi neko od vas želio da podijeli svoje iskustvo vezano za mantru?
Is anybody here who would like to share?
Da li neko želi nešto reći? Možda ne mora biti vezano za mantru, možda za jogu općenito.
Yes, I can see Ribana would like to speak. Please, Ribana.
Thank you. Ja bih htjela nju pitati, na primjer, dobila sam mantru koju ne osjećam, ko da ne pripadamo jedno drugome.
I would like to pose a question for you. I got a mantra, but I don't feel connected to this mantra. I don't feel it at all. Is as if we don't belong to each other, me and my mantra.
Oh, very nice. This honesty, this authenticity is one of the most important things for a practitioner of yoga. Preeti would tell you in the Ashtanga yoga, the first yam is satya, honesty.
Dakle, prekrasno. Ovo poštenje, ova iskrenost je jedan od najvažnijih koraka u prakticiranju joge i jedan od prvih jama, mislim da ih je tako nazvala, od principa jeste satyam, odnosno iskrenost, istina, poštenje.
And since you have shared this today, we will go through a few multiple mantras to find out which is the one that you resonate with.
I kako ste ovo podijelili s nama, danas ćemo proći kroz nekoliko mantri i možda ćete u nekoj od njih otkriti da rezonirate s njom.
Are you ready for the journey, Ribana?
Da li ste spremni za ovo putovanje?
Awesome. So everybody will shut their eyes, sit straight. I will do some om chanting for a few minutes and then we shall resume.
Dobro, svi ćemo zatvoriti oči na nekoliko trenutaka ili minuta. Ja ću recitirati om, a nakon toga ćemo ponovo nastaviti.
Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnuhu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvikhnam Kuru Me Deva सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। शांति शांति शांति। Did anybody feel anything while the mantra was being chanted?
Da li je neko osjetio nešto dok je trajao om?
Yes, Rubana?
Ja sam, na primjer, samo osjećala dubinu u svojim plućima i u tijelu.
I felt depth in my lungs and in my body.
Some vibrations? Were there some
I
vibrations, Rubana?
I felt a rising in my heart.
You did.
Osjetila sam kako nešto raste u mom srcu. Neku osjećaj uzdignuća.
Anybody else?
Još neko?
So, when we put our children to sleep, when they were babies, if anybody here has had babies, you sing them a lullaby?
Kada uspavljujemo djecu, da li im pjevate uspavanku kad su male bebe?
Rararu, 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 rararu. Does it mean anything?
Da li ovo što sam rekla nešto ima neko značenje?
Bilo je to davno, bilo je to predavno.
It was
It's
long
wonderful
ago.
feeling.
But do you remember that? The fact that children fall asleep when you sing to them meaningless words that you're cooing to them?
Ali da li se sjećate da djeca zaspu bez obzira na to što im to što pjevate možda nema nikakvo konkretno značenje? Što im pjevate neku samo melodiju?
Because sound carries the energy of the intent.
Zbog toga što zvuk prenosi energiju namjere.
And it will have the intended effect.
I imat će učinak koji smo zamislili.
Even when you want to hurry up the child to get ready for school, the way you take the child's name will energize the child and make him run to the washroom.
Čak i kad požurujete dijete da ide u školu, način na koji izgovorite njegovo ime će ga natjerati da požuri u kupatilo.
And the way you take your lover or partner's name will make that person feel that you love the person.
I način na koji izgovorite ime svog partnera, osobe koju volite, će učiniti da oni to osjete.
Or disapprove of the person.
Ili će osjetiti da neodobravanje u načinu na koji ih zovete.
So sound is very powerful.
Zvuk je dakle vrlo moćan.
And our ancient people understood this.
A naši preci su razumjeli to.
So in every religion,
Stoga u svakoj religiji
there are certain sounds, the combination of which will have a certain desired effect on the person who is chanting or even just listening.
Postoje određeni zvuci, odnosno kombinacija zvukova koji trebaju postići željeni učinak na osobu koja ih izgovara ili čak na osobu koja samo sluša.
It has been found scientifically
Naučno je dokazano
that just the chanting of the vowels,
da samo ponavljanje samoglasnika
A, E, I, O, U,
A, E, I, O, U,
just chanting these vowels actually releases interleukin 2, which is a painkiller in the body.
Nisam čula naziv, dakle ponavljanje ovih samoglasnika dovodi do otpuštanja prirodnog analgetika u tijelu.
When we get hurt, what do we say? Ah, ooh, ee, right? They're all vowels.
Kada budemo povrijeđeni, šta kažemo? Sve su to samoglasnici.
So why do we do that?
Zašto to radimo?
Because it creates painkiller in the body. It generates the chemicals which are painkillers in our body.
Zbog toga što ti zvukovi u nama proizvode hemijske spojeve koji dovode do smanjenja bola.
And when we are sad, when we cry, how do we cry?
A kad smo tužni, kad plačemo, šta radimo?
Which sounds are these? The nasal consonants. Ma, na, wa, wa. Nasal consonants.
To su dakle nazalni suglasnici.
And every religion has mantras which are a combination of vowels and these nasal consonants as the base, the mula mantra in that religion.
Dakle, u svakoj religiji postoje mantre koje predstavljaju kombinacije samoglasnika i nazalnih suglasnika koji predstavljaju temeljne mantre u toj religiji.
Om, vowel and nasal consonant.
Dakle, om čini samoglasnik i nazalni suglasnik.
Amin.
Amin.
Hum.
Hum.
This is what mantra is all about. It is based on the understanding, on the wisdom of our ancient people that the body responds to sounds in this way.
Dakle, to je ono što je mantra u svojoj biti. Ona se temelji na znanju naših predaka o načinu na koji zvuk djeluje na naše tijelo.
The prana that Preeti was talking about, our vital energy,
prana o kojoj je Preeti govorila, dakle naša vitalna energija, životna energija.
The prana is in the pranamaya kosh.
Prana se nalazi u omotaču energije pranamaya koši.
You have heard about the 5 koshas, no?
Vjerovatno ste čuli o 5 omotača, 5 koša.
Annamaya kosh, pranamaya kosh, manomaya kosh, vigyanmaya kosh, and the anandamaya kosh. Annamaya kosh, anna, this is the food body.
Annamaya koša, prvi omotač, to je tijelo sačinjeno od hrane.
Pranamaya kosh is made of the vital energy.
Pranamaya koša je sačinjena od životnih energija.
So what is the pranamaya kosh?
Šta je to omotač energija, pranamaya koš?
It is a body which has prana passing through the various nadis and the chakras.
To je tijelo u kojem prana prolazi kroz različite nadije, odnosno kanale i kroz čakre.
Just like our physical body,
baš kao što naše fizičko tijelo
has a circulation system and a nervous system,
ima sistem cirkulacije, krvotoka i nervni sistem.
Our pranamaya kosh, the pranic body,
naše pranično tijelo
has channels called nadis,
ima kanale koje zovemo nadima,
and chakras, energy centers,
energetske centre.
And prana moves the vital energy current. Energy is current, right? It moves. The nervous system also in our body carries the current. In that, the pranic energy, when it moves, what happens when you have a musical instrument and you touch its wire?
I ta se prana, dakle, kreće kroz pranično tijelo. Ona pita šta se događa sa instrumentom muzičkim kada dotaknemo žicu.
It creates a resonance, it creates a
Ona
sound.
stvara rezonanciju, stvara zvuk.
Any string instrument, if you touch the guitar wire at one point and at another point, you get a different sound.
Svaki žičani instrument kod gitare, na primjer, taknete žicu na jednom mjestu i na drugom mjestu dobivate različit zvuk.
In the pranamaya kosh, when the prana travels through the various chakras, the resonance creates a different sound.
I u pranamaya koši, kada se prana kreće kroz različite energetske centre, ona stvara različite zvukove.
And mantra helps us tune that energy.
A mantra nam pomaže da tu energiju, da prevedim tako, naštimamo, da je kanaliziramo.
And since whatever happens in the pranamaya kosh gets transferred to the physical body,
I u skladu s tim, sve ono što se odvija u pranamaya koši, u energetskom tijelu, se prenosi na naše fizičko tijelo.
some of you felt some sensations at the time when I chanted the mantra, because there was some tuning happening in your pranic body.
I neki od vas su osjetili neke senzacije u svom tijelu zbog toga što se u vašem praničnom energetskom tijelu došlo je do naštimavanja.
Is it clear for everybody till now? Does anybody have a question here?
Da li vam je jasno ovo što sam do sad rekla? Da li neko možda ima pitanje?
No? Okay. So one of the two things could have happened. Either you have understood everything or you have understood nothing.
Dakle, mogle se desiti jedna od dvije stvari. Ili ste sve razumjeli ili niste razumjeli ništa.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the assumption that you've understood everything.
Pretpostavit ću da sve razumijete.
All right. Now, why is this harmonizing necessary?
Zbog čega je to harmoniziranje, usklađivanje bitno?
When we sit for meditation, what is it that we are trying to do?
Kada sjednemo da meditiramo, šta pokušavamo?
We are trying to still ourselves.
Pokušavamo da umirimo sami sebe.
The body is still because you have sat down and held your body still.
Tijelo je mirno zbog toga što ste sjeli i smirili tijelo.
You're trying to still the mind as well.
Također pokušavamo da smirimo um.
But the mind is not easy to still.
Ali njega nije tako lako umiriti.
It goes running, chasing thoughts.
On ide i trči za svojim mislima.
Oh, I have to send that mail. Oh, I have to make that payment.
Moram nešto uplatiti.
Oh, I have to tell my partner about this. As soon as you sit down, all these thoughts come rushing.
Čim sjednete, sve te misli nagrnu na vas.
Do they or do they not?
Da, je li to tačno ili nije?
Or is everybody, I'm meeting with all sages and saints today who have no such problems. Let me hear.
Ili sam ja ovdje samo sa samim svecima koji nemaju tih problema? Recite mi. Da li imate problema sa umom kada sjednete da meditirate?
Naravno.
Of course we do.
Yes, baš tako kako ste rekli, jel? Razni misli dođu.
Exactly as you described, so different thoughts coming.
So that is where mantra comes in. The beauty of mantra is
asana
has to be done by oneself. Pranayam has to be done by oneself. But mantra, till you are not comfortable completely chanting yourself, you can start listening to somebody else and having the same effect on the body.
Izvinjavam se, prekinula sam je. Dakle, to je ono gdje uloga mantre dolazi, u kojem momentu mantra dolazi kao ono što je važno. Pranayamu možete raditi sami, meditaciju možete raditi sami, ali mantru možete čak i slušati dok niste dovoljno sigurni u sebe da možete sami ponavljati mantru.
Of course, if you chant the mantra yourself, you're automatically also doing asana and pranayama. because you will sit comfortably so that with your back straight in Sukhasana or Padmasana. And with the chanting, the breathing will happen in a certain manner because there are specific rules about how chanting has to be done, for how long something has to be chanted, how the inhalation and the exhalation of breath has to happen during the chanting.
Naravno, kada budete radili mantru sami, automatski ćete raditi i asane i pranajamu, zbog toga što ćete sjesti u određeni položaj, zbog toga što ćete disati na određeni način. Svaka mantra ima zakonitosti po kojima se treba ponavljati.
So, we have to choose that mantra with which we resonate with the intention behind that mantra, with the entire character of that mantra, with the entire understanding of that mantra.
Dakle, moramo izabrati mantru s kojom ćemo rezonirati, dakle da rezoniramo sa namjerom koja stoji iza te mantre, s karakterom te mantre.
There are some mantras, if we can just do that, it is sufficient. Om is one of them.
Postoje takve mantre koje samo ako ponavljamo takve kakve jesu, to je dovoljno. Jedna od takvih mantri je mantra Om.
Because it is like the master key.
Jer ona je kao master key, kako prevesti, kao glavni ključ.
But this master key can also be done in a slightly different manner, which is by doing the parts of it, because it is a combination of three sounds, A, U, and M.
Ali i ovaj glavni ključ možemo razložiti na tri komponente, jer ova mantra se sastoji iz tri zvuka, A, U i M.
Ma.
Ma.
Yeah. So we start that first. We will start that first and see when we do, everybody will do it yourself. Keep yourself mute and do it. Hear me once and then start doing it yourself at your own pace. And after we've done it a few times, we will discuss about that. Okay?
Dakle, sada ćemo svi to raditi. Slobodno možete ostati mikrofoni ugašeni. Ja ću odrecitirati, a vi ponavljajte za sebe, pa ćemo poslije toga prodiskutovati.
Sit with your back straight. Inhale.
Uspravite leđa.
Inhale deeply.
Da.
Then slowly, as you open your mouth and you take out the sound, the exhalation happens automatically. You don't have to make any effort for exhalation.
Onda kad otvorite...
Sorry, please, Dunya, just complete. Sorry.
Kad otvorite usta, izdah će se dešavati automatski, ne morate ulagati napor kako biste izdahnuli.
Inhale deeply at the end, then start again.
Na kraju i onda ponovno počnite.
Please explain again to them.
Dakle, kad završite, udahnete duboko na kraju i počnete ponovo.
So keep doing this a few times. Inhale deeply, say A, U, M till the maximum that you can. When the exhalation is completed, pause, take a deep breath again and start again. Don't rush into doing it the next time.
Dakle, polako udahnete, uz izdah izgovarate A, U, M. Kad je izdah potpuno gotov, udahnite ponovo i ponovite cijeli proces. Nemojte žuriti sa udahom. Završite i udah i izdah do kraja.
Don't force yourself. Don't stretch yourself too much. Do it at the pace that is comfortable for you.
Radite to u skladu sa ritmom koji je vama ugodan. Nemojte se forsirati, nemojte se rastezati previše, onako kako vam odgovara.
If anybody would like me to listen to them while they chant, they can unmute themselves and chant once for me so I can tell them if they're making any mistake.
Ako neko želi da proba sam, možete upaliti mikrofon pa da vas posluša i da vam kaže, da vas Anu posluša i da vam kaže da li negdje griješite.
Do it again, Sadbera.
Još jednom, Sadbera.
Okay, so the ma sound is not, you're not spending enough time. Make the a little shorter, then
Okay.
u, and then ma, so that you have all three sounds happening in one breath.
Ovo vam se m ne čuje, da a bude malo kraće, pa da onda imate vremena za a, u i ma.
Thank you.
I can listen to you again if you want to go. This is better.
Thank you.
So if we can just keep doing this for some time every day, you will start feeling more relaxed as well as energized.
I samo, ako budete samo ovo radili svaki dan, osjetite će se i opuštenijim i energiziranijim.
Does anybody else want to try?
Hoće li još neko da proba?
Would anybody like to share how they felt after doing this for some time?
Da li neko želi da podijeli kako ste se osjećali dok ste ovo recitirali?
I feel relaxed, very relaxed. Thank you.
Welcome, Elma. I'm so happy to hear that. See, this is the power of sound.
Dakle, ja sam se osjećala vrlo opuštenom, a Anu kaže, to vam je moć zvuka.
It's all the energy and frequency, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Please repeat.
It's all in the energy, you know.
Yes.
And frequency.
Yes. So this is just the primordial sound Om. That is all we have done today for some time. And you're already feeling you're getting more relaxed. If with this mantra, if you back up with the faith that you have in the religion, in the teachings of the religion, then it is like an exotic dish. You know, one is a regular dish and one is an exotic dish. It becomes many-fold tastier, many-fold more enjoyable.
Ovo je dakle bila bazična mantra Om i mi smo se već osjetili opuštenim. Sada kada u mantru unesemo religijsko znanje u tome, to više nije samo neko obično djelo koje nam prija, nego neko egzotično djelo u kojem možemo jako da uživamo.
And everybody is made differently. So not everybody will resonate with the same mantra. You have to find the one that you resonate with the most and stay with it for some time and then maybe move to something else or continue with that for the rest of your life. It does not matter. It's a dynamic journey.
Svi smo vrlo različiti i svi trebamo pronaći mantru s kojom najviše rezoniramo i onda provesti neko vrijeme s njom, upiti je u sebe, istražiti je i onda je nakon toga ili ostati s njom do kraja života ili je promijeniti, to nije ni bitno. Ovo je jedno vrlo dinamično putovanje.
once you understand the meaning of a mantra, and when if you have faith in that particular path, then the mantra becomes even more potent and more effective.
Jednom kada razumijete značenje mantre i kada imate vjeru u određeni put, to je ono što je malo prije rekla, dakle vjera u određeni duhovni put, ona stiče veliku moć. Tada je puno moćnije.
But because the sound itself has been, the mantra itself has been written in a manner that the sound, the combination itself is so effective that even if you don't know the meaning, it will still have the effect, a good effect on you.
Ali činjenica kod mantri jeste da čak i kad ne znate značenje, one su napisane i sročene na takav način da čak i kad ne znate njihovo značenje, one će i dalje imati pozitivan učinak na vas.
So I heard you have been listening to the recitation of the Gayatri mantra.
Čula sam da su neki od vas imali priliku da slušaju ponavljanje Gayatri mantre.
Does anybody know the meaning of the Gayatri mantra?
Da li neko možda zna značenje Gayatri mantre?
Om bhur suvaha tatsaviturvarenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo nah prachodayat.
Povezivanje sa univerzumom.
Connecting to universe.
Beautiful, yes. It is asking the universal, the source of the energy that is powering the entire universe, that the way you have lit the sun and energized it, energize me too in the same way.
Kroz Gayatri mantru molimo izvor sve energije, izvor univerzuma i kažemo na način na koji si suncu dao svoju svjetlost, na koji si mu dao energiju, daj i meni tu svjetlost, daj i meni tu energiju.
So even if you don't know the meaning and you're chanting it, it will still have a certain effect on you. But if you know the meaning and you actually feel prayerful when you're doing it, that effect will become manifold.
Čak i ako ne znate značenje, ponavljate Gayatri mantru, ona će imati učinak na vas. Ali ako znate značenje i ako imate u srcu, ako je ponavljate kao molitvu, njen učinak će biti mnogostruk.
So when you do a mantra which is to invoke a god,
kada ponavljate mantru kojom se priziva božanstvo,
then it is important that the pronunciation be done completely right, because it is like calling somebody's name.
U tom slučaju je važno da je izgovor potpuno tačan, jer to je kao da zazivate nečije ime.
Which is why it is always good to, before you start chanting a mantra regularly, it is good to first understand it from somebody who knows it well, which is why it was said in the ancient times that mantra should only be received in diksha from a guru, because you don't want to end up making mistakes. So if there is a very senior person, so my name is Annu, if somebody here calls me Anna or Anne, it won't matter to me. I'm a pretty relaxed person, I will not get offended. But if somebody is a very senior person and you go and start pronouncing that person's name wrong, and you end up getting the person annoyed with you. So to avoid that, it was said by the ancients that a mantra should be received as diksha from the guru.
Dakle, naši preci su rekli da je vrlo važno primiti mantru kao dikšu od gurua, dakle od nekoga ko je sa mantrom upoznat i koje zna. Jer ako zovete nekoga koja je, ona je tako rekla, starija osoba koju uvažavate, a zovete je pogrešno, ta bi se osoba mogla uvrijediti. Dakle, vrlo je važno osobu nazvati njenim pravim imenom, odnosno u ovom slučaju zazvati na pravi način.
So what I will now do is I will take one mantra from Sikhism, one mantra from Hinduism, and one mantra from Buddhism, and take you through a certain experience of those. These are mantras which are invoking peace, which are invoking calm, So, and also they are devotional in nature of actually offering our thanks for the grace that we are receiving in life. So these are very safe. There is no problem in doing them anytime.
Ono što ću sad uraditi jeste uzeti jednu mantru iz sikizma, iz budizma, iz hinduizma i proći ćemo kroz te mantre, upoznat ćemo se s tim mantrama. To su mantre koje zazivaju mir i također se recituju sa zahvalnošću jer se zahvaljujemo za milost koju donose i ovo su po svojoj prirodi vrlo bezbjedne mantre. Ne možemo puno pogriješiti kada recitiram, odnosno ponavljamo ove vrste mantri.
The word Sikh, in Sikhism, the word Sikh means shishya, somebody who is forever in the space of learning.
Riječ Sikh iz sikizma znači u stvari šišja, odnosno neko ko je uvijek u prostoru učenja.
So for them, one of the mantra which is talking about the glory of the teacher, the guru, is a very important mantra.
Dakle, kod njih je vrlo važna mantra koja govori o slavi učitelja, o slavi gurua.
Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji. Sing. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji. Is anybody singing by themselves?
Da li možda neko pjeva za mnom?
Or just close your eyes and listen to me and think about the person who makes you feel most peaceful, your guru or your teacher or your mother, from whom you have learned a lot, and takes you to the space of feeling completely calm.
Ili možete samo zažmiriti i slušati me i misliti na osobu koju doživljavate kao svog učitelja ili osobu koja vas smiruje, vašu majku, nekoga od koga ste puno naučili životu i ko u vaš život donosi osjećanje spokoja i mira.
Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji. Satnam, Satnam, Satnam ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru ji. Would anybody like to share when this was being sung? Did it resonate with anybody when this was being chanted?
Da li je ova mantra rezonovala s nekim od vas dok ste slušali? Da li bi neko htio podijeliti?
I can see Ribana's dog has become very calm and has come and sat with all of us.
Panin pas smirio dok je slušao ovu mantru.
Jeste, ovo je usvojeni pas koji je trebao biti uspavan i strašno mu je godilo ovo. Ja sam ga usvojila, evo druga sedmica.
This has been an adopted dog and he really enjoyed mantra.
Very nice. So do you see the difference in this mantra, which is, and versus the Gayatri mantra we chanted a few minutes back? That was Om Bhur Bhuva Suvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Or the Ma chanting that we did. So there is such a huge repertoire. You have to find which is the one that you engage with, you resonate with, and that will help you calm down, and that will help you make your meditation deeper.
Dakle, ogroman je repertoar mantri iz kojeg možemo crpiti. Možete vidjeti razliku između zadnje mantre koju sam pjevala, između Gayatri mantri ili Oma. Trebate naći onu uz koju ćete vi osjetiti da idete dublje, da ste smireni i spokojni.
Does anybody here know the Buddhist mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum?
Da li neko zna budističku mantru Om Mani Padme Hum?
So that is another very powerful mantra.
To je još jedna vrlo moćna mantra.
It is one to invoke compassion.
To je mantra kojom zazivamo suosjećanje.
Like the Gayatri mantra is for the ultimate understanding.
Gayatri mantra, njome zazivamo konačno razumijevanje, konačno znanje.
The Satnam Vaheguru mantra is to pay your thanks for the grace of the Guru.
Satnam Vaheguru mantra, s njome odajemo svoje poštovanje našim guru.
Om is an all-encompassing mantra.
Om je sveobuhvatna mantra.
The mantra in Buddhism, Om Mani Padme Hum, is one to change the energy of things from negative to positive.
A ova mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, koja dolazi iz budizma, je mantra kojom se mijenja energija stvari iz negativni u pozitivnu.
And since I have explained to you, the sounds are having an effect on our pranic body and our physical body. So belonging to a religious faith or believing in a certain God is not necessary for the mantra to work on us.
Pripadanje određenom sistemu vjerovanje u određenog Boga, božanstvo, ne spriječava nas da ponavljamo ove različite mantre. One imaju učinak na nas, bez obzira kojoj religiji ili vjerovanju pripadamo.
So now I will do the Om Mani Padme Hum chanting for a few minutes and everybody will sit with their eyes shut and listen.
Sada ću ponavljati Om Mani Padme Hum, a mi ćemo slijediti.
Of course, if somebody wants to chant it by themselves, they can do that too. Or you can just listen to me, whichever you're more comfortable with.
I naravno, ako želite ponavljati, možete ponavljati uporedo sa mnom ili samo slušati. Šta vam više odgovara?
Sit again relaxed with your back straight, eyes shut.
Sjedite, ispravite leđa, sklopite oči.
Take a deep breath.
Duboko udahnite.
Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Stay with your eyes closed.
Neka vam oči budu zatvorene.
Take a deep breath.
Duboko udahnite.
Now we shall invoke the mantra for peace, for calm.
Sada ćemo ponoviti mantru za mir, za spokoj.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhaga Bhaved. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So the mantra I just chanted was actually blessing the entire universe and was saying that may everybody be healthy, be happy, be peaceful.
Mantra koju sam upravo izrecitovala jeste blagoslov za cijeli univerzum, koja u biti govori neka svi budu sretni, neka svi budu zdravi, neka svi budu u miru.
Whenever you're feeling agitated, anxious, you can just sit and do Om chanting for some time. And if you can't sit by yourself and do Om chanting, if you just say to yourself, Om Shanti, 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 you will see that you will be less agitated, even in the course of normal work.
Kad god se osjećate uznemirenima, kad god ste u stresu, možete sjesti i odrecitirati Om nekoliko puta i osjetit ćete da se smirujete. Međutim, ako ne možete, ako niste u prilici da recitirate, da ponavljate Om, možete samo reći Om Shanti, Shanti i osjetit ćete kako ste manje uznemireni, kako se na vas spušta mir.
We say Shanti 3 times.
Shanti ponovimo 3 puta.
The first time when we say Shanti, we are saying peace in the entire universe. Let everything, the universe, become peaceful.
Prvi put kada kažemo Shanti, ponavljamo ga za cijeli univerzum i kažemo neka cijeli univerzum bude prožet mirom.
The second Shanti, we are saying that all the elements, the rivers, the forest, the sea, let everything become calm and peaceful.
Drugi Shanti namjenjujemo, usmjeravamo na elemente, na rijeke, na šume, na okeane i kažemo neka se mir spusti.
And when we say Shanti the third time, we're saying that inside us everything should become peaceful.
A kada Shanti ponovimo po 3. put, onda kažemo da sve unutar nas treba da bude ispunjeno mirom.
So that is why the first Shanti is the loudest, and after that you start going slow. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Zbog toga je prvi Shanti najglasniji, a nakon toga idemo tiše i tiše.
So I think we have run out of time now. If there are any questions anybody would like to ask.
So now we have reached the end of the program where we have gone through a basic journey of how to meditate at home with simple words, with simple thoughts and positive feelings.
Završili smo ovaj dio programa, naučili smo kako da meditiramo kod kuće sa jednostavnim riječima, jednostavnim mislima i jednostavnim osjećanjima.
So Annu Kalra demonstrated very simple mantras from different faiths, which can be recited or listened to when you are alone or at home.
Anu nam je pokazala mantre iz različitih religija koje možemo ponavljati ili slušati kada smo kod kuće ili s drugima.
So now I would request anybody who has any question related with the philosophy of meditation, particularly through the philosophy of yoga that we do. If anybody has any question, you can just unmute yourself and ask Anu or Preeti, whoever you want to.
I sada ću zamoliti ako imate bilo kakvo pitanje vezano za jogu, za filozofiju joge, za sve ono o čemu smo danas govorili, slobodno uključite svoj mikrofon i postavite pitanje.
Mogu ja.
Yes, Ribana?
Prvo da se zahvalim na pozivu i organizatoru, tako neću imati vjerojatno poslije priliku, pa sada iskoristim.
I'm extending my gratitude for invitation and to the organizers for this webinar.
Drugo, zanima me da li će nešto organizovati ambasada u Sarajevu uživo po toj temi.
Bill, the second question is embassy going to organize some live program according to this subject with the yoga, with the theme?
The question is regarding the International Day of Yoga, right?
Yes.
Yes, in fact, we are organizing live International Day of Yoga in Sarajevo. And I would request Dunia to talk about it because she is in charge of that with our yoga teacher, Velida. So they will inform you about the details. We have also posted it on our Facebook pages. And tomorrow I'm also going to send emails to all the students. But those who are not students here, of course, Dunya and Velida, you can please tell them about that.
And when it happen? Excuse me. When it is? When?
Evo sad treba da kažemo, Velida i ja trebamo danas još da se dogovorimo, da nam potvrde prostor, ne možemo ništa unaprijed govoriti. Nadam se da ćemo imati informacije do sutra. Međunarodni dan joge će se najvjerovatnije 90% desiti u nedjelju u 11 sati, a o ovome prostoru dešavanja ćemo vas naknadno obavijestiti putem maila i putem Facebooka. Možete pratiti stranicu Udruženja Bosansko-Indijskog prijateljstva i stranica India i...
Hvala ti, Dunja.
Molim, javit ćemo.
Dunja, ja bi još jedno samo pitanje.
Recite.
Ovako, zamolila bi, pošto sam ja ljekar, a cijeli život ne jede meso i istok me privlači, zanima me da li Indija planira svoje ljekare kad dovest ajurvedske ljekare u Sarajevo, to me strašno zanima.
Since I'm a doctor myself and I have... Niste nikada jeli meso ili ne jedete meso?
Ne, cijeli život ja ne jedem meso.
And I have never eaten meat in my life. I'm very much interested in if India is going to bring some Ayurvedic doctors here in Sarajevo so that we get opportunity to listen about vegetarian food and Ayurvedic principles, if I understood Ribana correctly.
Thank you, Dunja.
Ribana, as you know that Embassy of India in the past has been conducting Ayurveda Day and Ayush Day in Sarajevo and Mostar and other places in Bosnia and Herzegovina. So we will continue to do so. Unfortunately, because of the corona and the pandemic, since 2020, I think March, we have not visited Bosnia. The last time we had visited was in February, where we had attended the Sarajevo Winter Festival. So after that, we haven't visited, and I'm going to note it that the Ayurveda element will definitely be there next time when a team is going from Embassy.
So I was treated by COVID with Ayurveda recently. Last week of April, I had come down with COVID and I underwent complete Ayurveda treatment for it.
So this is very true.
Tanuđa je rekla da će se pobrinuti da sljedeći put kad ambasada bude dolazila sa nekim timom u Sarajevo, da obavezno povedu nekog ajurvedskog stručnjaka. A Anu je dodala da je ona bolovala od covida i da se u potpunosti izliječila putem ajurvede.
So let me just say thank you to all of you before I leave. And I hope I was able to add some value to your lives with the little understanding that I was able to share. Mantra is a very deep subject, very vast. We just actually just touched it today. There is so much. I tried to share the basic principles so that, and I hope that all of you find that whenever you find what you resonate with, that you can adopt it in the right manner and add value to your lives.
Želim
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Zahvaliti svima vama što ste došli. Nadam se da vam je ovo predavanje danas pomoglo da barem malo, ona je rekla, dodate neku vrijednost u svoj život. Mantra je vrlo duboka tema i može se istraživati jako dugo i jako duboko.
There are mantras which are supposed to be able to heal you as well. They are
Te
supposed to be
mantre
able to
koje
reverse diseases.
I iscijeliti i koje mogu liječiti bolesti.
I would like to comment only when you repeated the second mantra. Since I had closed my eyes, I saw very intensely blue light. So I think I found my mantra.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so glad you have just made this session absolutely successful for me. Thank you so much. This is all I strive for, that if I can add and can help somebody find their mantra, their meditation, their resonance. Thank you so much. I'm grateful to you for sharing this.
Thank you very
Samo
much.
ukratko, gospođa Azra kaže da misli da je danas pronašla svoju mantru jer je mogla da je osjeti kad je Anu ponavljala. Anu je rekla da je jako sretna zbog toga i da je to smisao cijele ove sesije, da ljudi se susretnu sa svojom mantrom.
So I can only say this to all of you that our emails are with you, our emails, the email which we connect with you is with you. So you can send us your feedback. You can write in Bosnian. I have expert translators in Dunja Masic who immediately gives me the translation. So I can see what you have asked us. We can provide that for you. So because we are not in the same country, the only thing right now we can do is give you online assistance, whatever you want, whether it is in meditation, mantras, some special Ayurveda classes, and other things. I have not disturbed your regular classes, but we can offer anything else also.
Želim vam za kraj samo reći, imate našu mail adresu ambasade s kojom ste povezani. Ako imate bilo kakvo pitanje vezano za meditaciju, jogu, ajurvedu, možete slobodno napisati i na bosanskom jeziku, na našim jezicima, mi ćemo ga prevesti, tako da to nije problem. I mislim da je to rekla, nećemo remetiti uobičajene časove joge koje Velida vodi, ali ćemo nešto vezano za, recimo, ajurvedu ili nešto možemo organizovati posebno.
Thank you so very much, everybody, all the guests and all the people who joined. Namaste from Embassy of India, Amrita Shergill Cultural Center.
Hvala vam svima koji ste došli. Pozdrav iz Amrita Shergill centra iz Budimpešte.
And on June 20th, we are doing an International Day of Yoga in Sarajevo. You will be given all the details on emails, but please follow our Facebook page.
20. juna ćemo imati obilježavanje 7. Međunarodnog dana joge, ali molimo vas da pratite naše stranice za sve daljnje informacije.
So I will say goodbye now. I hope all of you have liked it and we will continue this journey. Thank you so much.
Vam se svidjelo. Pozdravljamo vas.
And thank you, Dunja.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dunja. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, Tanuja.
Hvala Dunja na prevodu.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ribana, for sharing your young dog with us.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.